Yo, it's your boy Keese. We live in the building, and we came here to do something amazing. We came here to do another episode of Fusion Uncut. So, who am I? You know what I'm saying? I'm Keese, and I'm here with my amazing co-host. You know what I'm saying? Her name is iMichelle. How you feeling today?
What's up, y'all? I'm iMichelle, and I am the host that does the absolute most, and I'm good. How are you?
And I'm doing amazing. I always feel great when I get a chance to come here and do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, just come here and do this podcast because we the most supported podcast in the world. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we are.
So that's what's up, man. So today we got another amazing guest. You know what I'm saying? So this guest, he been putting his foot down in the city. You know what I'm saying? Putting that foot down as far as stepping on their necks and putting out this great music. You know what I'm saying? So who are we talking about? We talking about this brother right here, Rico Heartbrk. How you feeling, brother?
Brother, I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm happy to be here. Highly favored. Another day to live, another day to grind, get to it, another day to put this work in.
Yes, seriously, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
So first, I want to start this interview off just like I always try to start the interviews off on some like just give a little background information. You know what I'm saying? Like just so we can figure out who you are as a person before we dive into who you are as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So just tell us a little bit about like where you come from, how you was raised, and then like basically tie that into like how you eventually became Rico Heartbrk.
Rico Heartbrk. I'm allowed to say it starts in the low end. So I'm born and raised.
Shout out to low end.
Yeah, shout out to low end. Shout out to Brownsville. Shout out to 31st Street. My mom and my dad, they separated when I was like pretty young, and my dad, he stayed in the low end, and my mom, she moved to the suburbs, and so I would go like back and forth from the city to the suburbs. We stayed in like Riverdale and Harvey. No, not Harvey. It's like somewhere near I believe like Hickory Hills. I can't remember it precisely. Yeah, but Riverdale I remember like precisely, and just like having those like different experiences, like being in the city and like being what you would call the trenches or whatever, and then like going to the suburbs and like seeing people of my color just like in like more suburban areas, just like not living a treacherous life. And I was like, oh, like there's more to life. There's more to just just being in one spot. And I kind of saw that was what my mom was trying to like show me, and I kind of like took that into my music. Just like everybody kind of like put everybody. I'm sorry. Most people put a lot of Chicago artists in like one box. That we all just do like just drill music.
Yeah. We
all want to shoot each other, rob each other, or whatever. But like, I feel like instead of just making that one big like category, you can just make that like a bar. Make it just make it an element of your song, but not just like the whole basis of it. And I feel like I do a tremendous job of just like blending different perspectives of life, heartbreak, pain, love into my songs, and I feel like that's the most relatable thing for people.
That's very good. That's very good. You don't really get artists that think like that because all they want to do is make drill music. No, seriously.
Yeah.
Because they think, they think Chirac drilling noise, because let's face it, that's what it's been labeled for the last decade plus.
Right.
So the fact that you want to go outside of your element and create music that shies away from your music is a very good thing, because they'll see that you have a different technique of your music, which is always a great thing, especially for up and coming artists in Chicago.
Thank you.
For sure, because you never want to, like you said, put yourself in that box. You know what I'm saying? Because like because there's nothing wrong with drill music. Like, we're not saying there's nothing wrong with people that make drill music or like in that field, but it's like in that field though, it's kind of hard when you really try to get to the nitty gritty of music though, when it comes to the business aspect. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things that kind of hold you back when you go that route. You know what I'm saying? So with you going the more melodic route, I see why you went that way. Because when you get to the nitty gritty on the business side, it's more opportunities for you when you go that route. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what my dad told me a lot too. My dad plays a major part in like my growth as an artist. My dad, he built a studio in the basement. He figured out that I wanted to make music when I was young. I was in choir. church choir, school choir, honors choir. I was always like singing. I love to just.
Being a PK, bro. This my little PK right here. My little PK.
Yes.
You know what a PK is?
Oh my god.
I know what a PK is too. Hey, no, because our last episode, they was there talking about PKs. I'm PKs. What's a PK? You know what I'm saying? A preacher kid.
Can you explain what a PK is for all that don't know?
Oh yeah, a PK for the people who don't know is a preacher's kid. You know what I'm saying? A preacher's kid is basically somebody like who grew up in a family where either your mother or your father was a preacher. You know what I'm saying? So you grew up in church a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My mother or father, they weren't preachers. It was more so my grandparents and
my grandparents also.
My grandfather's brother was a pastor. Well, he still is a pastor. And they just don't have like the physical church. They just do the church on the calls now. But at that time, when I was young, like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whenever I'll be over their house on the weekends, every Sunday, no matter what was going on, we gotta go to church. Getting up, going to church, and I'm getting up, going every fourth Sunday, singing whatever song that they had put out. And my granddad, my granddad and my grandma, they would make the food. They would make sandwiches and like they would bring like fruits and grapes and strawberries, and they never had to carry any of that because it was never had to carry. Yeah, I was carrying all of that, going up there singing, putting on a show, carrying all that stuff back into the house.
Oh yeah.
And so my grandfather and my grandmother, they taught me a whole lot of discipline, and they taught me the art of hard work, the art of like nobody's gonna give you nothing, and like that just developed this like competitive edge in me. Like I just felt like no matter what I put my mind to, I was always gonna like achieve it. I always felt like I was gonna be the best at it, or I was gonna be close to it. So when it comes to this music, no matter if I'm like on a song with one person or 2 or 3 people, or people I know, people I don't know, it's my intention to like make a statement, to let it be known that like, oh, okay, this not just no regular rapper, this not just no regular artist, like this somebody serious. And that's always been my intention, and to finally see it like start to come into fruition a little bit, it's like it's kind of surreal, so I just kind of like try to stay humble and stay grounded and keep my eyes on the stars, so
that's real. It's a good thing. It's very important to stay humble. It's very important to stay humble because I'm that person that say, you get the big head, God gonna take it away from you. What the Lord gives you, He'll take it away.
Yeah.
So that's another thing about being humble, and a lot of people don't get that. And when they see their stuff just crash and burn, and they try to figure out, well, I did everything right, but did you stay humble?
Exactly.
Y'all hear that? Y'all heard my calls?
Exactly.
Stay humble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause people, that's crazy that y'all said that. Cause a lot of times you see people get a little success and then they stop being humble. Like they get a little bit of success and stop being humble.
And now you see, even with a little bit of success, how far did it go? And then I'm better than you and I'm better than you, and now here it is. Now you're sitting around looking like, how did this happen? Why did it come crashing down? Because you took your gift, and instead of you using it for good, you used it for evil, and God took it away from you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what's up. Nah, cause I definitely understand that. Cause you think you might be making hits and going crazy in the studio one day, tomorrow you might not be able to make another song.
You never know what might happen. So you just gotta be grateful for what you do got, and don't be thinking about what you don't got.
Yeah.
Well, cause I don't think a lot of people understand, even like with making music, like everybody really don't got it like how they think they got it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really levels to it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I mean by that is like on the music tip, it's certain people that can freestyle their ass off. You know what I'm saying? And make songs all day like a NBA YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why his catalog look like what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Because he could push music out like that.
Yeah.
Then there's some people, man, it might take their ass 6 months to a year to put a tape together. You know what I'm saying? and that tape might only have like 8, 10, 12 songs on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody process different, everybody crank out songs differently. So it's like if you got that gift like that, you definitely gotta be humble and use that a certain type of way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And me personally, I really had to be humble because a lot of people play a huge part in my, success. My dad, my mom, my grandparents, my cousins, people that, shoot videos for me, you know what I'm saying? The people that make beats, the people that engineer for me, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of people that play a critical role, and some people may feel like they don't play a role at all, but like everybody has taught me a lesson, whether it was when I was 18, 19, 20, or now at age 23. So, I just try not to take all of that for granted because, like I said, you can have that little bit of success and it can all be taken away from you. And that happened to me before, where at one point in time I did get a little bit of success where I opened up for somebody who was somewhat big. And I got big headed. I thought I was popping. I had the ladies on me. I was getting a little bit more money now, and I just felt like my music was finna just blow up at this time, like 2 or 3 years ago, and it didn't. Why? Because I got the big head. I wasn't humble. I took advantage of people and my gifts and the people that played a part in that. And I learned my lesson, and I realized like, on this road, like you really gotta be humble and be appreciative of what's going on and who plays a part in this. And so once I locked back in and got focused, like it was over with for everybody.
No, for sure. Like being an artist myself, I can honestly say like and speak on a little bit of that. Like, but when you're going down this journey, like it's certain things you gotta go through, and certain things like you had to experience just to be ready for what God got coming for you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't go through certain things, when you get to that point, you're not gonna know what to do with it when you get to that point. And that's how I've been kind of looking at my life these last couple of years. Like certain things that I look back and think like, man, why did this go like that? Why did this go like that? Because now when I'm in the situation that I'm in now, I'm like, okay, now I know how to maneuver in these situations because of the stuff that I went through back then. You know what I'm saying? And then I was thinking back then like, damn, like why is steady being me? You know what I'm saying? Why I'm steady getting this bad hand? But it's like now that I'm here in this day and age, I made it through that. Now I made it to this. Now I'm like, okay, I'm glad I went through that because now I'm like, okay, I'm looking at this situation, this new situation, totally different now. You know what I'm saying?
So you can use your experience to help somebody else not go through that, or change their path. You know what I'm saying? Because
For sure. Because I ain't gonna even lie to you, like, like a couple months ago, I don't think I would have been able to like do this and be like a leader and like put this type of like production together and like be able to sit down in this type of space and do this and have a whole new codes and all type of stuff. But now just going through certain things, it just showed me, man, you gotta tighten up here, tighten up this, and just do this and do that. Now we got Fusion Uncut. You know what I'm saying? And we doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? My co-host. Yes, sir. Keese.
Okay, so let's talk about work ethic. Do you hard work? Do you not? How do you feel about people who work hard or not too hard?
If you don't work hard, you ain't going nowhere.
That's a fact.
I mean, if you ain't doing nothing, I mean, you just gonna stay there. You ain't gonna go nowhere.
That's a fact.
My dad told me this thing when I was a kid. I think I was in like maybe fifth or sixth grade. I was getting in trouble in school, and he asked me a question. He said, "Are you insane?" And I was like, "No, I don't think I am." And he said, "Do you know what the definition of insanity is?" And I said, "Nah." He said, "It's doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result."
Facts.
And he was like, "You keep backing up in class, you keep disrespecting your teacher, you keep not doing your work, but you expect to get the new WWE game, you expect to get the new PlayStation." Like,
my OG was on that type of time too.
And like my dad did not play when it came to like disciplining me either at all. And like, you feel me? Like,
BTS.
dumb, for real. You feel me? Grandma be on the outside like, oh, you need to stop. He need to learn.
They say he need to learn.
And grandma walked away, because what grandma gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And,
my mom was on the same type of time for sure.
Real.
Like,
And like, you know, granddad was on the same type of time, and like this on two opposite sides of the family. You know, like my dad, he was just straight disciplined. His mom, like, always love, caring. You know, just want to nurture, just want a baby.
As a grandma,
you know what I'm saying? But on my mama's side, you know, on my mama's side, granddad, he ain't play that. He disciplined. My granddad was a military man. He was in Vietnam, and like did not play that at all. And my grandma, loving, caring, babying, spoiling. My granddad just like, oh, you just gonna spoil them, like, ooh. And like, you know, they just, granddaddy, you know what I'm saying, like, they just
the boy
for real. But you know, they
gonna be soft.
They just like taught me like, you know, through all of that, like, you gotta work hard. You gotta work to get to what you want. Cause like, if you don't put in no work, like, what you gonna do? Like, you hear these stories about these athletes, these NBA players. They're in the gym for hours, putting up 4,000, 10,000 shots. You got most motherfuckers in the league that's getting 100 million. They say, oh, I got my 100 mil. I'll go to the gym for an hour. I put up about 100, you know what I'm saying? I, you know,
just
put a little Instagram reel,
you know,
a little Instagram reel. You got cats that's undrafted in the G League that's going crazy. Just work ethic is insane. That's been down there just dogging it out, trying to, you know what I'm saying, make a way. But you got people that's been, you know, handed things, maybe had a silver spoon, that really ain't had to work hard, and when they hit a bump, they don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, they don't know how to maneuver. But I feel like, lucky for me, I went through a lot of hard times in life, and I made a lot of mistakes. You know, I was a kid. You know, did I know right from wrong? Yes. But, you know, did I just want to make the wrong mistake sometimes? Of course. You know, I was a kid. You know, they say, oh, don't go on that block over there. I was saying, why I can't go on this block though?
I want to go over there.
Though.
You took your ass over there.
I took my ass over there, and when I came back home, what happened? I got a whooping. Did I mean, was it fair? Yes. But in the moment, I was like, nah, you know, I was a kid. I'm a kid. I just want to have fun with my friends, and I'm over there. They're like, nah, your friends is bad influences. And then I learned to make sure I keep the right people around me.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
I'm
sorry. Oh, but I just want to say that I learned to not have friends and just confide in my family and keep straight family members around me. Or if it is a friend, it's a friend of a family that's been there since I was, you know, young. So.
Yeah, and that's understandable. Hard work, I totally agree on it. Like right now, I got 2 jobs. 2 jobs and a full-time student. And that's because I like to buy shit. Because I like to buy shit.
Hey, what you like to buy?
Shit, a lot of shit. You see my shoes?
Woo-wee!
I just bought a new car.
I just asked her earlier. I said, yeah, man, tell me I see you got some J's on.
A new
I
car?
don't wear nothing but
Jeep.
Jeep.
I just bought me a Jeep.
Ooh.
A couple months ago.
Well, yeah.
2020.
Ooh, okay. Big money.
It's
Okay.
money.
Okay, you need to start a label. You need to start a label.
I like to buy shit. And my thing is this, like, yes, but think about the economy we live in. If you don't have 2 jobs, your ass ain't gonna have no money.
Or 2 hustles.
You don't have 2 jobs or 2 hustles or anything. If you don't have
something.
anything going for yourself, you don't need, because one ain't gonna do it for you.
Nope.
If you have a job in the hustle, 2 jobs in the hustle, 2 hustles, 3 hustles, it don't matter. It's something, because at this point everybody in survival mode. The middle class people in survival mode. Hell, some of them upper class people in survival mode too. That's why you see a lot of upper people in upper class. A lot of them motherfuckers got 2 jobs too.
Okay, got to.
And that's crazy you said that. cause you kind of like, I ain't gonna say messed up my next question, but you kind of that's a good transition to my next question. Cause I was gonna ask him like, how do he feel about like the notion of surviving and living? Because in my opinion, I don't feel like none of us really live a day in our lives. I feel like we all just been surviving. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to know how he felt about that though. Like, cause in his world, he probably have been living. You never know. We don't know how this man then grew up and what he had going on. You know what I'm saying? But like, from my opinion, I never felt like I lived. I feel like I just been surviving.
Because let's be honest, we haven't been comfortable.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Not for real.
How do I feel about that notion? I would say we don't have days of living. We have moments. We have just like these, you know, whether it's your graduation, you know what I'm saying? Whether, you know, it will be a great accomplishment and a great moment for you and your family and your friends or loved ones, whoever's going to be there supporting you, you know what I'm saying? And most importantly, for you. But it's not going to be your graduation forever, you know what I'm saying? It's just going to be for that moment, and once that graduation ends, you gotta go right back to that work, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go put that work in.
And I'm glad you mentioned it, because when I graduated from Kennedy King last year, 2 days after I graduated, I went to work.
Oh, stop playing with her. Stop playing with that girl.
So let me get this understood. So you're basically saying like, we living, but like you looking at it more so like you living in moments type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. We surviving every day, but you know, I will say that, you know, there are happy moments. You know, I feel like we all just trying to get to where we want to be. You know, I don't think everybody is, you know, satisfied with where they are. I feel like y'all can agree that we can be living better or doing something better, or, you know, be living more comfortably, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, somebody may feel like, you know, I can have a better car, you know, a bigger house, you know, whether it may be for them or their kids, you know what I'm saying? Somebody may feel like, oh, I might need some 24s on my car, you know, whatever the case may be. Somebody just felt like they just might need more, and that's okay. Because guess what? When they get it, it's a moment. Like, oh yes, I finally got it. You happy? Like, think about that time you finally you know, had sex with that person you finally been crushing on. It was a moment. It didn't last forever, probably, right? And then you know, after that you're like, okay, dang,
and I'm glad you touched on that topic. No, seriously. I'm glad you touched on that topic, because somebody in my past asked me, well, how do you feel about sex? And I said, sex is nothing more than just sex.
Right.
He said, well, you ain't had good sex. I said, oh, I've had great sex. Mm-hmm. I'm like, but guess what? After it's over, it's nothing more than a memory.
For real. You get a little smell probably. You gotta go wash up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I don't know. I can't really. I agree with that, but to a certain extent, I don't. Cause like, I feel like once you do it multiple times with that same person though, over a span of time, I think it becomes a little bit more than just sex. You know what I'm saying? Is you talking like just one-time things, or you talking just in general type shit?
I'm talking in general.
Yeah, in general.
I don't know. Cause once I hit you a couple times, baby, I feel some type of way. You gotta. He's like, it ain't just. You can't. I ain't say tender, but like, nah, you can't just do what you want to do no more. Like, especially.
I'll be like that too.
But you know what? It's not even about you doing what you want to do. It's just saying. It's just saying in that moment. Like he said, it's a moment.
Right, it's a moment.
And every time you do it, it's always gonna be moments.
For real.
Now, how you feel about those moments?
But that moment mean a little something.
Exactly.
Now, how you feel about those moments?
Different.
For real.
That may be 100% true.
Yeah, because you keep
but
going
how
back.
you feel about those moments? Are still gonna be moments.
Because you keep going back for those moments.
Exactly.
Keep going back.
And you still gonna have those same feelings.
Because what kind of moments we talking? We talking about raw moments, or we talking about
however it may be.
However you may like it.
However the moment may be.
They different. They different.
Again, we
from Chicago.
Different moments.
if we gonna be grown, you know, so, hey, it get wild.
However you get satisfied, brother. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever satisfies
You might have one moment with one thing, you be like, no, I ain't gonna lie, that changed my life right there. She did something to me.
It's still a moment. But the fact that he asked me that, I was honest with him. Maybe I had some mind blowing sex, and it's still a memory.
Yeah,
but
for real.
But it's like, ooh, y'all got me
now,
thinking.
Was it a good memory? Yes.
Because I got some stories, but we can't tell them on here. But I got some stories, boy, because y'all got me thinking about some like, I'm talking memories
that's
that
stand
stand
out. You do that
that's
all the time.
That's real Fusion Uncut right there. That's real Fusion Uncut.
They gonna ban us on YouTube.
For real.
Gonna be over there. I bet y'all. So now we at the part of the show where we want to start playing some of these games. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, I'm gonna bring my boy Stendo in. You know what I'm saying? So he explain to y'all these different games we finna play.
Alright, y'all know the deal. It's Stendo from Risky Visual. So the first thing we're gonna do today, we're gonna do the Mount Rushmore. So throughout the interview, Rico, I noticed you talking about you lived all over the city. Remind us all where you lived at again?
I've lived in the low end, then I went to Riverdale, I went to Chicago Heights, I've been near Harvey.
Just all over the damn house. So me, fo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big back. I like food.
Yeah.
So that means being all over the city, you done got to experience some of the best food the city got to offer. So for today's Mount Rushmore, the topic is gonna be, we need your Mount Rushmore of Chicago foods.
Top 5, God damn, okay. Four. Okay, you say Mount Rushmore, so 4.
Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
Go ahead and kick it off.
Get down there, you feel what I'm saying? Right
Oh,
and also, when you name the food, you gotta tell us where the best place to get it from is.
Damn. Okay.
That's what might get you.
Ooh, damn, it's really gonna get me
there.
cooked. Okay, alright, okay. At number 4, okay, just a Bronzeville favorite. I'ma say damn, it's tough. I'ma say Southtown Sub. But not the one that's on 35th. It's the one that's on I believe it's, gosh, what is it? I think it's like 71st. Yeah. The one on 71st. I believe, yeah. 71st. I'm gonna go dumb at 4 because I used to go there all the time when I was young. Getting out of high school, always went, got a 8-piece chicken tender, fried hard, extra lemon pepper, mild sauce on the side. Like, come on now.
Wait, so is we naming restaurants or we?
So what you doing is you naming Chicago food. So like item. So like he just said it's 8-piece tender, but then when you name that item, you also gonna tell us where the best place to get it from is.
Oh yeah, okay. So you definitely gotta go get it from Southtown Sub on 71st. I think it's like not too far from like State Street, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's that spot. That's that spot. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You gotta go get you some tenders, fried hard, extra lemon pepper, mild sauce on the side. Get you a can pop. Telling you, you are not gonna want to go get no chicken tenders from nowhere else. Number 3. You gotta. I gotta go with Cleo's. Another Bronzeville favorite for me. The one that's located on, I believe that's 47th.
47th.
Yeah, 47th. Great food. The fish there, I'm talking about chef's kiss. I love it every time. Like for real. 2, I'ma go Harold's. Chicken. You gotta go to the one on 87th and State by the gas station. If you ask me, I'm sorry. I'm a Southside.
He said 87 and State.
I don't care. Every time I go there, my meal is just like a delicate. Like, I don't care. and you know.
Wait, you talking about the new one right there?
No. I think that's 87th, and I think that's like towards like the other side of the expressway. I'm talking about the one that's like next, like literally right next to the gas station on State Street.
On State.
Like, see, it's like it's like right next to it. You can't mix it. But yeah, I always get, you know, the famous chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? Extra mild sauce, extra lemon pepper. You know, can't beat it. And number one, god damn, bro, shit. Number one, this kind of tough. It's a lot of spots. It's a lot of spots. I'm a god damn. Okay, can I put one up there that's like not around no more?
You can go ahead and give him an honorable mention before you name your number one. Honorable mention.
Taurus. Come on.
Which one? Which one?
The one that used to be on
63rd. Or 112.
Hell no.
Nah, the one that used to be on
Stony.
On Stony on 85th. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you say 60? What?
This one on 63rd.
No.
Y'all too young.
That's
Y'all too young
right
for that one.
God, well,
That's East Side staple right
my
there.
grandparents put me on to them with them sandwiches. Oh my god, that's an honorable mention for sure. But one, you know, just speaking on hoagies, I'll go with Home of the Hoagie, or is it House of the Hoagie? I believe it's Home of the Hoagie. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Home of the Hoagie. I cannot remember.
You gotta tell them how you getting that sandwich
I
made.
can't remember the address, but I'm getting my sandwich with everything on it with extra oil.
He said extra oil.
Extra oil. Just let me get
Break that down for the people though. Break that down for the people that don't know about your whole game though.
Let me get ham. Let me get American cheese. Let me get some onions. Let me get some tomatoes. Some mayo, some mustard, some vinegar, a little bit of oil. I'm sorry, extra oil, and you know, top it off with some chips and a can pop for me. I'm cool.
What's your bag of chips?
Bag of chips, you know, you gotta get the Lay's. The
Oh yeah, he over here for real. He said he want that yellow bag.
My granddad and my grandma, you know what I'm saying? That's how they came. No. I don't like hot stuff like that. I don't like hot sauce like that. Nah, hot sauce is not my cup of tea.
All right, Rico. That top five was over solid. 93. You think you topping them?
I'm trying, brother.
93. You think you topping them? What's that Mount Rushmore looking like?
Come on.
Mount Rushmore, Chicago foods.
And where you get it from?
First, I'm gonna start off with the pizza. You know what I'm saying? Cause our pizza better than
I don't know why I ain't mentioned pizza.
Chicago pizza, we don't eat deep dish pizza. That's
Yeah, we do.
We all eat deep dish.
Exactly. You tourists.
We don't eat that.
The ones that don't live here.
Real Chicago pizza is tavern style pizza.
Yes.
Cut into squares. That's tavern style. That's real Chicago style pizza. And the best place to get it, I'm from over east, so I'm gonna bring up something that's probably not around no more. But real over east people know about Capri's Pizza on Commercial. You know what I'm saying? That used to be there. A lot of people don't know about Capri's, but if you from over east, for real, you know what I'm saying? Capri's. I rock with margaritas too though, but I was rocking with Capri's before it got burned down. You know what I'm saying? I'm from over east for real. You know what I'm saying?
All right, 3 more.
Italian beef. You can't go wrong with a good Italian beef.
Okay.
You gotta let them know. Give them the buzz down. How to get it buzzed down.
Where you getting it from?
And we not going to Portillo's for no Italian beef. Even though Portillo's good, it's high, but we from Chicago. You gotta go to a Chicago.
That's that commercial Italian beef.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's not to be racist enough, but that's like a white people's, you feel me, Italian beef, like for real. So like in the city, it's a couple places you can go. You can either go to Baba's, you could go to
Shout out Cornbread, man.
Or Stony Subs, you know what I'm saying? Jeffrey Subs, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple of joints you can low key go to get a decent, like, you know what I'm saying, Italian beef, you know what I'm saying?
So let them know the 9300 way to get the Italian beef though.
I want a dip, but I don't like my bread. lightly dipped, but like not too light, but not too soggy though.
You know
like,
what I'm saying? Just the look, quick.
Yeah, like I don't want it too dry, but I don't want it too soggy because then you try to pick it up, it break all up.
You gotta get a fork and all that.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that. And then I like American cheese. The nacho cheese cool, but I like American cheese for sure with the hot peppers on that joint.
I'm an American. I'm American.
3. I'm gonna say Sharks. I'm gonna say Sharks because in Chicago we always had a debate about Harold's and Uncle Raymond's, but we ain't gonna sleep on Sharks. Like Sharks ain't got it though.
I feel like Sharks fell off.
Certain Sharks fell off. The one on 95th and Jeffrey, they fell off like bad dope.
Yeah.
I go 83rd. Okay. Say 83rd is Super Sharks. I'm going with 95th. They fell off. I ain't gonna say they fell off.
All right, and your last one. Who you got last?
Ooh, last like a Chicago staple food though. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's like a Chicago staple, but like something that's decent, that's good though. Like AP Deli. Like AP Deli.
Y'all coming in with the whole, y'all some hoagie people, huh?
Like AP Deli.
A corned beef sandwich from AP Deli.
Wait. What you said that?
No, yeah. I'm saying like a decent little corned beef sandwich, but them corned beef sandwiches be high as hell though. like a junior costs dinner $20.
We said about this economy, gotta have 2 jobs.
You gotta have some money. That's like the Chicago version of Fat Gas. You go get the corned beef sandwich for AP Deli. Go to you like.
All right. I don't know who Mount Rushmore I'm liking better yet, because both of y'all just had some hitters in there. So let's go ahead and round it out with Miss iMichelle. iMichelle, what's your Mount Rushmore Chicago staple foods, and where are you going to get them?
Okay, we're gonna start with Harold's, and we ain't gonna start with the one on. We're gonna start with the first Harold's on 87.
Facts.
Where you went right next to Doc's.
Oh, she say right there in them trenches.
Okay.
Right there next to Doc's.
She say right there in them
trenches.
That's
what I'm
Right
when you brought
there
that
next
up
to Doc's.
early. I'm
Very
like,
first.
now that's hills right
The one
there.
that you used to have to wait 30 minutes for your food.
Facts.
I'm 23. 23.
And you might have to duck within that 30
And you might
minutes.
got to duck in that 30 minutes.
Probably did.
So what you getting from that?
6-piece fried hard mouse sauce, salt, and pepper.
Okay. Come on now.
For the Tahitian treat.
Okay.
All one word.
And that's crazy. Honorable mention, Tahitian treat. Because I think that's a Chicago staple, ain't it? Well, they got Tahitian treats other place?
I ain't never seen Tahitian treat nowhere else but in Chicago.
I was just finna say. That's an honorable mention just on some, you know what I'm saying, Chicago staples, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what's next on your Mount Rushmore?
Definitely Stony Sub.
Ooh.
Definitely Stony Sub.
I like that answer.
Definitely Stony Sub.
East Side staple.
You can't forget about Maxwell's, and I ain't talking about the one on 75th. I'm talking about the one on Roosevelt, Better Expressway.
Wait. What we getting from Stony Sub?
Stony Sub?
What we getting from there?
Oh, tenders. I need a 4-piece tender.
Okay.
Fried hard.
Fried hard, okay.
Mouse sauce, salt, and pepper again.
Okay. You say that the chicken might be the change how it's prepared, but it's getting buzzed down the same way every time.
Same way.
Okay.
Every single time.
And then you said Maxwell's. Now what we getting from Maxwell's?
On Maxwell's, we gonna get not one, we gonna get 2 Chicago beef polishes with onions, mayonnaise with mustard, and a little bit of peppers.
Hey, can we talk about something real quick? Why they be putting on them goddamn onions on there?
I'm definitely onion guy myself. For sure.
Though.
Light grill.
Yeah, what?
Man,
Nah, I get what Keese said. Cause sometimes they throwing them.
But it's like the more
Two big super fat
but it be
scoops
like,
all over.
it be like more,
no, that's because they didn't gotta take some of them 4 pounds of motherfucking onions and shit. That shit sitting there smoking.
Okay.
Why
So
it's
the final spot.
Though, why not, the one on, the one
No.
on 31st? The one on 31st.
I ain't think about the one on 31st, but I'm talking about, that's Roosevelt.
She said she talking about them hits, man.
Shit, the one on 31st a hit too.
Okay, so for your final spot, who you got at your final spot?
My final spot, and I have to be a little bougie with it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The host that do the most.
The
Yes,
host that
sir.
do the most. I gotta be a little bougie with it. My favorite place, and it's a winery, Cooper's Hawk.
Ooh, you got
Cooper's
Damn,
home.
so they ain't got Cooper House? No
They
way?
got food. They do have food. They have delicious food.
Big money.
But
Okay.
because I'm a sophisticated wine drinker,
Hold on. Sophisticated.
sophisticated.
Oh, stop
Cooper's
playing.
home for sure, and the best one to go to, Orland Park.
Wait, so that's a Chicago thing too?
Yeah, because they have one downtown.
Damn, so you can't
Cooper's
go
Hawk
to...
is based in Illinois.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why this state has the most locations.
So I got a question. Do you think Cooper Hawk is a place for like solo or a date?
Either,
Either.
because I go solo all the time.
Okay.
Okay, man. Yeah, everybody just had some heavy hitters on their list, man. I think we're going to have to let the people decide who had the best Mount Rushmore on this one, man. So y'all comment down below. Let them know. Y'all comment who had the best Mount
and I got
Rushmore this
honorable
episode.
mention.
Go ahead.
Taurus is an honorable mention. But I'm going to say the one that I know. And it's too young for y'all. It was the one it's two of them. It's six. Oh, damn. Two honorable mentions. It was the one on 112th, right there on 112th in Michigan. And then there was another one on 63rd, right off Racine.
Okay.
And another honorable mention, Old Fashioned Donuts. What the fly for?
She got the hundred restaurants on lock.
Boy,
Boy,
hell no. Old fashioned. That's on 83rd.
You talking about the one on college, or
I'm
you
talking about the one on 112th.
Yeah, I know exactly.
That donut.
You talking about that donut on 83rd in
On
college,
83rd
where you can get the
college.
donut as big as the steering wheel.
And they got those also at Old Fashioned.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but old fashioned. That's the one on 83rd though.
No,
No.
that's called that
That
donut.
donut.
DAT donut. The one that's right next to the barbecue place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
We
that
know.
donut.
That's that donut. Old Fashioned is on 113th in Michigan.
So that one never called old fashioned though.
No.
Been that donut.
Oh yeah, shout out to the barbecue. Yeah, shout out to the barbecue. We ain't no barbecue spot.
I-57.
Shout out
Yeah, they about to get on
Leon.
y'all. They on y'all
Yeah.
these comments for sure.
Shout out Leon
Cuz.
and Alice's.
Or Uncle Kenny's or something like that.
Uncle
So let's go ahead and get to the next game though. So we gonna play Would You Rather today.
Okay.
So what we're basically gonna do is just gonna ask a question. I'm gonna go around, y'all give y'all answer, and y'all give a little quick explanation why y'all feel that way. So the first question we gonna do is, would you rather never listen to your favorite song, never be able to listen to your favorite song again, or never be able to watch your favorite movie again?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Mr. Heartbreak, how you feeling?
Shit. I would rather never watch my favorite movie again.
Oh, what's your favorite movie?
Bro, my favorite movie of all time is Friday, the first one.
Oh, okay. So
That
you
was
feel
the-
like you got sequels. You got
Yeah,
sequels.
you know what I'm saying? That was like the first movie I could remember like watching every day, cause like my mom she would put that on like whenever she'd be like cooking or just doing something and she just want to get us out of her face. She'll just throw on Friday, and me and my brothers and my sister we'll just go in the room or the front and we'll watch Friday and we'll just memorize every line from that movie. And still to this day I'm like, I know that movie like word for word, so it held a childhood memory to me for real. So I'd rather just not see that, cause I wanna make music. I need to hear my song.
Okay. Keese, how you feel?
I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, damn, do I even have a favorite movie? I think I'd rather, whatever that movie be, I'd rather just not watch that, because I can't part with the music. Like, I can't part with the music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be able to listen to some type of music.
So what's his favorite movie you willing to get rid of forever?
Just say Baby Boy.
I want to block on the phone of mine, baby. Don't see. Yeah, I just, Baby Boy. Don't see. Hell yeah.
Okay. So Ms. iMichelle, how you feel?
Because I am a radio host, I cannot part. Music soothes me. So I can't part ways with music. So I would much rather not watch The Little Rascals anymore.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Damn.
That's a classic
That
right
movie
there.
is so misogynistic.
I know.
Boy.
Damn.
Yes, it was.
That movie is so misogynistic.
narcissistic.
You be showing your age.
You
on
like
here,
that girl?
like, damn.
Wait, fuck fuck her.
So many words. So many words.
You know, you want to be with her? Oh, that girl.
That's
bitch.
crazy. That just brought me back with that one though. I had Lil Rascals on the VHS tape on TV, but I used to watch that all the time though, like religiously though.
Yeah.
Damn.
Part of the He-Man Woman Haters Club, my brother's part.
For sure.
I mean,
Folks burned down the clubhouse and that they trying to get some.
literally. Yeah.
They was
He
hating
was going
on
to jail
folks.
for rape. He was
That
mad. She
bad.
was six.
They hated that girl so bad.
And she ain't even do nothing to him.
She was just a girl.
That's it.
They just hated her entire.
They hated
existence,
girls.
Period.
General.
And-
Okay, one more question, and then one more question, y'all. So, let's say that either one of these award shows dedicated the whole award show to you. Would you rather have the BET Awards or the VMAs have its one night dedicated to you? Rico, how you feel?
I'm going BET. BET. I mean, another childhood classic. You know, that's what I can remember, like watching on TV. I can remember watching my favorite artists on Lil Wayne, Drake, Gucci Mane, T.I., you know, UGK. Like, you know,
But you know the VMAs, that's MTV too.
I know, but BET though, that's the one I can remember seeing. Like that's the one that was always on my you know, on my TV channel. You know, the VMAs and stuff. My mama, she wasn't putting that on. It was always BET in our house. So it's going BET.
For sure.
Black entertainment television.
Keese, how you feel?
It depends. Like, I ain't gonna say you gotta give me a little bit more, but like when you say
So
like,
basically, like, you know how they be doing award shows, like tonight we honoring the legacy of this artist or that artist, celebrating the great career of this person, that person. Would you rather the BET Awards do that for you or the VMAs?
oh, if you gonna put it like in that terms, I'll go BET because I think it'll hit a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like black entertainment television. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black creator. You know what I'm saying? So if you celebrate my career and what I did is and my achievements in like black media, then why not be on BET type shit?
Exactly.
No, and that ain't no shade to the VMAs and nothing like that. But I'm saying like if you talking in regards to that type of scenario, then yeah, I'd rather be on BET.
Okay, and lastly, Michelle, how you feel?
Okay, so I'm going to say BET, but I'm going to say BET in a certain era. I'm going to say BET 03. Third, yeah.
That 106 and Park, when 106 and Park was at his peak.
106 and Park was at its peak.
I was 1 year old.
He said that Roxy era.
Oh yeah, no, that wasn't even the Roxy era. That was still Freaking AJ.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
you right.
That's
The
there.
Roxy was with Terrence, wasn't she?
Mhm.
Yeah,
The
you
Roxy
right.
era was.
That's
06,
I
07.
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I was
no,
gonna say,
I be forgetting, bro. Michelle got us on him a little bit, man.
She got me. I ain't gonna do that.
I mean, I ain't ashamed. I am 5 years from 40
Hey, it be like
and don't look like it
Hey, black don't crack.
unless you smoke it.
I ain't gonna lie, like y'all had me entertained today. Y'all, hey, I like doing this show because y'all be on here just talking y'all shit, going crazy. Especially my co-host, she be on here going crazy. Like, the host.
Y'all create the energy.
I told you.
Y'all create the energy. Y'all create a safe space.
For sure.
And that's the vibe we want. We want to create a safe space because we know a lot of y'all ain't really used to being. I mean, of course, y'all used to being on camera, but it's like, okay, this is another interview. No, this is you being able to talk freely.
Right.
For sure. Fusion Uncut. When you come on Uncut, you can talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be respectful and we gonna, you feel me, still be professional at the same
And we
time.
gonna make
But
it fun.
exactly, we're gonna talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna wrap this joint up, my boy. I definitely appreciate you coming out. I definitely appreciate you giving us a chance to interview you. You know what I'm saying? Break down your movement and what you got going on. Tell us a little bit about like how you are as an artist and what you got going on. So like just to so the people can stay in tune with you and what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Give us some social medias, man.
Oh, y'all can stay in tune with me on Instagram at Rockstar Rico, on TikTok at Rico Heartbrk. Y'all could stay in tune with my music on Apple, Spotify, all streaming platforms at Rico Heartbrk. So y'all keep in tune.
All right, and you can follow me on Instagram at Dynamite_2 with 2 O's _raw.
For sure. And you can follow me on IG at 9300baby_ and follow the Fusion Uncut page on IG at FusionUncut_.
All right. This was Fusion Uncut. We are the podcast, the most supported podcast in the world.
Yes, sir.